Why can't we see the world their eyes can see? There is no room for hate or jealousy, and color means nothing to them. To a child another is a friend. Why don't we listen to the children? Why don't we listen to what they try to say? Make a world of peace for them to live in. Take a leaf out of the book they read to us each day. Why don't we learn a lesson from the children? So everyone around the world join hands and spread the word of love across the land. Rejoice and live in harmony, and pray that peace at last will be. They need the help of you and me, our children. They're crying out for peace around the world, and they're telling us to stop the hurt and pain. Their smile can melt the coldest heart, their tears can pull your world apart. Why don't we listen to the children? Oh, why don't we listen to the children?
The last time that we four did a concert was in April 1969. That's how long ago? 15 years. And we will start off now by dedicating this first song to the men who risked their lives and their freedom on the mountains of Ireland making illegal booze. And as you all know, it's mostly known as poaching, and it's also known as Mountain Dew, as in this next song. It's known as Moonshine, Red Biddy, White Lightning, several others.
Holy Water is my favorite.
Here's a song about Mountain Dew. Let grasses grow and waters flow in a free and easy way, but give me enough of the fine old stuff that's made near Galway Bay. And policemen all from Donegal, Sligo and Leitrim too, we'll give them the sip and we take a sip of the real old Mountain Dew. At the foot of the hill there's a neat little still where the smoke curls up to the sky. By the smoke and the smell you can plainly tell that the poaching brewing nearby. It fills the air with odour rare and betwixt both me and you. When home you stroll you can take a bowl or a bucket of the Mountain Dew. Now learned men who use the pen have rolled your praises high. That sweet poaching from Ireland green, distilled from wheat and rye. Throw away your pills in the Durall Hills, be it pagan or Christian or Jew. Take off your coat and graze your throat with a real old Mountain Dew.
Is the home of all Irish and Irish American activities. Phone number there is 215-843-8051. Many dances and festivities occur throughout the year, including the county organisations, the Danny Brown AOH division, and many other groups, including the Philadelphia Keeley Group. Circle of Friends, John Shields. John Shields' number is 215-722-1674. He teaches dancing there on Wednesday night. And for your next event, please give them a call at 215-843-8051. And McKenna's Irish Shop is located at 1901 Derby Road in Havertown. And the phone number there is 610-853-2202. Pat Durnan and the staff invite you to drop in and compare. They are ready to help with those important decisions like selecting the appropriate Celtic wedding band, christening gown or communion dress and veil. And they want each customer to be totally satisfied. So give them a call before you go there, 610-853-2202. The Irish edition is the oldest Irish newspaper in the Delaware Valley, $18 a year. You will be informed on all the local Irish community news, along with news from Ireland. And you want to get in touch with them, give them a call at 215-836-4900. And coming up next week, it is the Scottish Irish Music Festival. February 14th, 15th and 16th. And for info on that or to buy tickets, you can go to 610-825-7268. And that is Mr. Bill Reid and Mrs. Karen Reid, and they will give you all the details. Jack McShay's Bar and Restaurant is located at 34 East Lancaster Avenue in the heart of Ardmore. The phone number is 484-416-3547. The bar has a large number of booths and large TV sets, which allows patrons to socialise or enjoy watching a sporting event. In addition to his wide selection of craft beers, Jack McShay's cuisine includes American, Asian, bar food, burgers, sandwiches, Tex-Mex. And stop in for lunch or dinner. It's group friendly and catering is also available. So the phone number again is 484-416-3547. And we are coming up here with Gene Stewart with Birthplace Donegal.
He lived all alone in the county Tyrone. He had 40 acres with cattle. As he struggled through life with no child or no wife, life sure was one hell of a battle. So he thought he would go to old matchmaker Joe and ask about Mary McKenna. When he heard she was wed, the matchmaker said, sure there's lots of fine girls in Fermanagh. Only loves Anna from the county Fermanagh, and I love Sony as well. As they drove up and down, doing laps round the town, they were madly in love, you could tell. On the day they were wed, sure the preacher he said, will you take her to love and to honour? Only says for her sake, I'd swim every lake. Sure there's plenty of lakes in Fermanagh. First there was Sue, she came from Belcoo. He thought it was Sue he might marry, but her father, Red Dan, disapproved of the plan. So Owen left Belcoo in a hurry. There was Maggie McPeak, she came from Balleek. He thought he would dance her and dine her, but at the disco one night he got such a fright when her teeth shone like fine Balleek china. Oh, he loves Anna from the county Fermanagh, and I love Sony as well. As they drove up and down, doing laps round the town, they were madly in love, you could tell. On the day they were wed, sure the preacher he said, won't you take her to love and to honour? Only says for her sake, I'd swim every lake. Sure there's plenty of lakes in Fermanagh. On the day he met Anne in her little white van, he was standing out there all alone. Was in Enniskillen, She said she was willing to marry this man from Tyrone. Now they both have a son and his name is John. The girls are called Maeve and Delana. Sure, old Joe was right when he told him that night, you'll meet your sweetheart in Fermanagh. Oh, he loves Anna from the county Fermanagh, and I love Zoe as well. As they drove up and down, doing laps round the town, they were madly in love, you could tell. On the day they were wed, sure the preacher he said, when you take her to love and to honour, only says for her sake, I'd swim every lake. Sure there's plenty of lakes in Fermanagh. Sure there's plenty of lakes in Fermanagh.
Mothers against drunk drivers, the Pope is against the bill, the union's against the workers, working against their will, the President's against the Congress, the Senate is against the House, people are against politicians, and I'm against cats in the house. But I'm for love, and I'm for happiness, and I'm for if you don't like it, can't you just let it pass? I'm all for turning off the tube and turning down the light, 'cause I'm for nothing else but me and you tonight. The city's against the county's against the state is against the government, and the highways still ain't paid. The bankers against the farmers against the wall, the doctor's against me smoking, and the devil he's against us all. But I'm for love, and I'm for happiness, and I'm for if you don't like it, can't you just let it pass? I'm all for turning off the tube and turning down the light, 'cause I'm for nothing else but me and you tonight. Are against the robbers, the laws are against the cops, justice is against the system, and some people are blowing their tops. The horse is against the automobile, the bus is against the train is against the jumbo jet, and I'm against fishing in the rain. But I'm for love, and I'm for happiness, and I'm for if you don't like it, can't you just let it pass? I'm all for turning off the tube and turning down the light, 'cause I'm for nothing else but me and you tonight. Yeah, I'm for love, and I'm for happiness, and I'm for not looking for something to make us mad. I'm all for turning off the tube and turning down the light, 'cause I'm for nothing else but me and you tonight.
And Mr. Bradley would like to thank everybody for sending the donations in. His son Colin is dancing in the marathon at Penn State on the 21st and the 23rd. And hey, I hope he wins through. It's a long dance session, probably very, very tiring, and it's for a good cause. And our next number coming up here is Derek Ryan with the Red, Yellow and Green, and this is the song for Carlo.
A cock crows, a daffodil grows, another dew blazed more. A church bell rings, a black bar